There it is. Let me turn this up. What is going on, Melee people? Dark chat. There we go. Let's show that shit. Oh man, we got people in fucking chat. In reality, we just got 22K in chat. Let's go. Oh man, that did go to Blizz. Look at that. Was that the set? I think that was. No, that was game 2. Okay. So we're now on to game 3. Falco Falcon. Back in the day, everybody used to say that Falco fucking destroys Falcon. And I definitely think this is still, like, one of Falco's, not necessarily his better matchups, but I wouldn't say, like, it's the opposite of his weakest matchups, you know? Like, I don't necessarily want to say that nowadays, like, it's still super Falco favored. I've always said that this matchup is, like, 80-80. That both characters will just fucking destroy each other over and over and over again. But I guess when you're talking about it in those terms, I almost, like, nowadays, I kind of want to give it to Falcon. Simply just because, like, if you're both gonna do, like, 80 to 90% combos on each other, Falcon is probably gonna live just that little bit longer. Yeah, it's interesting. It could be either way. Like I was saying, the classical wisdom is that Falco is definitely favored in this matchup, and it's hard to disagree with that. Lasers can really shut down Falcon, but I also think that, like, the Falcon movement metagame has advanced so fucking much over the last couple of years that, like, it's almost to the point where lasers don't even really lock Falcon down anymore, or you need to have fucking pristine lasers in order to lock Falcon down, because you can just shield drop, teeter cancel, fucking take laser, backdash, fucking Randall cancel, side B, reverse up dash. In terms of both of their recoveries, I would say Falcon's is definitely more exploitable. But also, it's like every single time Falcon gets back to stage after, like, an extended edgeguard sequence, like, I feel like the Falco deserves to die. Like, when you get Falcon off stage, you genuinely have to fucking murder him. Otherwise, literally just one knee, one grab is all it'll take in order to reverse the tables there. That said, though, Dad's Akimbo definitely seems like he's kind of got the advantage here, but with a set like this, one knee, okay, that was a little aggressive. That was a little ambitious. Three stocks to one. Probably gonna go to Dad's Akimbo here. And we're finishing up the Edgeguard, and that is the set. Wee. Wait. Is this best of 5 now? I mean, if they're still playing, either that was game 1 and we just didn't redo the set, or that was just game 2 that we watched. Captain Falcon counterpicks to Dreamland, which I feel like if I'm a Falco and I have one ban in a best of 3 against Falcon, it would probably be Dreamland. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess that we have moved on into top 8 territory. Best of 5. Rinky dink dink. say that's at least 1-1. I apologize, chat members, if the set count is wrong. I kind of joined in the middle of things here. But I will watch this one out to its end and then go get my Chinese food and then hop back in the middle of the next set and make the exact same mistakes once more. So I am inconsistent, incapable of being trusted, and should not have gone back here at all. I've just made a fucking mess of things. Also, the names are gone? Fetch the set. Yeah, why did the names disappear? I don't like it. I don't like it. What else to think about this matchup? As Falco, I do like fighting Falcon. He's kind of the only non-spacey that you can still get pretty decent pillars on and just combo like a fucking monster. I think that was just a Phantom Shine. I'm pretty sure there was something funky there. Good Shine combos and just setups here. That was rough. Falcon didn't even touch the ground there. We're once again kind of in the same situation that we were in before. Dad's Akimbo maintaining a pretty solid lead, but I think the one game that Blizz did win, it was kind of exactly what I was talking about before. Blizz was at like 157, something like that. Super duper high percent, so it was literally just like Falcon lives long enough to fucking duff Falco in the fucking beak. Falcon at 100% here. Oh! Damn it. That was almost something crazy. Good. That was a crazy, like, uber fade back. There we go. See, with Falcon at this percent, it's like you definitely need to kill the bird now, and that's not how you do it. I'm gonna say. So we shall see if that was the end of the set. Yes, that was the end of the set. Okay. All right. So I will be back. I'm going to go grab my Chinese food, and we will resume the tomfoolery. Okie dokie. Wowie zowie. I've obtained Chinese food, and just in time, the next set has yet to begin. I feel like I should have bracket pulled up. That would probably help out a fucking ton. We got Crackhead, Future Shock, new set. We gotta swap the names. We have the Bracky. And this is quarterfinals, so we are still best of 3. I apologize. Yeah, so I must have come in on game 1 of the previous set and thought that that was game 2, and then I just got confused as hell from there on out. So Falcon Ganon, this is bring your son to work day. I ultimately do think that this is just going to be Falcon favored. It's just, he has similarly extremely powerful moves that are pretty slow to start, but Falcon is just simply a faster character. I want to say that speed is probably going to win out in the end here for this matchup. But if our boy Kuro is any indication, it's that the big fat man can do it. As we're seeing here, let's see if this is going to be a finished dead card. We get a Tipman into a back air, and I think that's going to be it. And Crackhead drops it! That was... Oh! Ow! There it is. Okay, that was a whole fucking bowl of spaghetti. But we got to where we did reach the zesty Italian dinner at the end there. So we're now last stock of game 1. This is going to be crazy. Oh, that's a huge forward air. We got the jump. Still no jump. Still. Ow! Crackhead taking game 1. Look at that. See, I was wrong. I was saying the big fat man can get away with it. We got fucking Santa Claus making an early appearance here today. Game 2. We are going to Pokemon Stadium. I would guess that's because Crackhead banned Dreamland. Because you'd think that that's probably kind of neutral for both characters there. That, like, both of them are gonna take advantage of the, wider open space and, being able to live longer. This is actually kind of fucking crazy that Crackhead's up. Is game 2. Oh, the reverse jab. That should be a kill. Nope. Interesting. I'm not sure why he didn't do the down B there. Probably because he just kind of knew that Future Shock was definitely going to go out and cover it. But it felt like he was far enough away. Like he was in the fucking magnifying glass. Future Shock would have had to gone super deep in order to cover that. We are scrapping at the ledge here. We get an up air fake out into a real up air. Yup, soft knee, hard knee, standard conversion. Edge guard on Falcon. One more interaction should steal it. Never mind. Ganon doesn't have kill options, except for that. That was interesting. Back throw Tipman. This is super close. You would think that this is pretty Future Shock favored. Future Shock just recently getting onto the Massachusetts PR for the first time. I don't think he did not make the New England PR. It was Green Stash was at the very bottom. Shouts out to Green Stash for showing up today. It was a great little showing for our teeny little tournament. Right before the holidays. We got some good ass melee. Yeah, that initial lead kind of fucking evaporated. And then we finish it off with a fucking SD. You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it. Future Shock gets a pip. And now we're going to Fountain of Dreams. Oh, Jesus Christmas. Oh, that is a fucking strong-ass opening combo from Future Shock. Yeah, no, it seems like Future Shock was kind of on the same page as me. Like, wait a second. Why does Crackhead have a lead on me? This isn't right. So we fucking explode into game 3 with a 0 to death from Future Shock. This is... Well, I was going to say it's going to be a little bit of an uphill battle, but that stock ended pretty quickly. But I guess it's going to depend on how this edgeguard sequence goes, which doesn't look good. We got the fade back to ledge. Nice little mix-up. Oh, not that dash attack on shield, buddy. Not that one. Do not do that. Knee from ledge. Seals up the stock from all the way on the other side of stage, too. Fucking heavy-ass move. And another fucking kill. I looked away for half a fucking second and Future Shock is dead. Let me eat my shrimp in peace. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus. We got knees. We got a Titman edge guard. Tried to go for a double to seal it up, but we didn't even need it. This is last stock, game 3. I think this would be a pretty nice upset for Crackhead. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. Ouchies. Ouchies. Yeah, I just overheard somebody say that game 3 was crazy. It was. That was an intense fucking game. That was an intense set. That was back and forth the whole fucking time. Crackhead could have taken that. Oh, I need some napkins. You know, I did not place very far in bracket. I didn't make a super deep run. But god damn it, I've got the best fucking set of the night. Yes, sirree. That's for fucking sure. I can just hear the married couple arguing outside. They're just having a real row of it. You hate to see it. You know, I know mom and dad love each other. They just fight because they love each other. Alright, so now we are going to best of 5. Deco. Swap names. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so we are starting things out. Falco versus Luigi. I'm not going to say that I am a big expert on this matchup, but I think that this is very much a matchup of overextension versus underextension, and knowing when to go for that one extra hit, when to push for that one, you know, extra exchange. Because I think Luigi is most likely going to play on the back foot throughout most of this set. Just Falco's lasers are going to be relatively effective at shutting down Luigi's movement. He'll be able to, like, wave dash between the lasers, but it's still something that Luigi's definitely going to have to account for. And so, whenever Falco is going to get an opener, there is, like, this magical sort of half sweet spot and half, like, metagame or conversation that these two need to have, where Luigi wants to punish Falco for overextending and for trying to push a combo one hit further than it's supposed to. And then Falco wants to, Falco wants to make it seem like that is going to happen. Right? So Falco can, like, set up and feint that he's gonna go for that next hit in a combo, another back air, another up air, what have you, chasing Luigi up and up, and then either fall short or, like, fade off to the sides and then punish presumably the nair or maybe the down air. I would say nair is most likely what Luigi, you know, kind of the thing that Luigi's famous for is nair out of hit stun. It's no longer your combo, it's my combo. Then Luigi, I mean, it's Falco, you know? I just think that every character in the game is capable of comboing the shit out of fast fallers. You know, as we see here, Dad's Akimbo kind of taking a step back, shooting the gun. Right there, that's exactly what I was talking about there, where he jumps up to top platform like he's going to back air green stash, and then he fell, like, a decent distance short on the right side of top plat, that Luigi now has to make a call if he's going to try to punish that overextension or if that's just going to be a reset. Because if he tries to punish, then that's exactly what Dad's Akimbo is setting up for, and then Dad's Akimbo basically gets to continue the combo. So I think that's how Falco is going to be able to get longer combos on Luigi. It's not necessarily going to be a true combo from start to finish, but it's going to be multiple resets, where, you know, Falco like, kind of chump checks Luigi into a panic option. And as we saw right there, Luigi just kind of chump checked Falco for trying to go up the top platform. Didn't really get too much off of it. I don't know if that was probably just because Falco was so low percent. He was probably like 25 or 24 when that happened. First misfire of the set. So Falco really wasn't going to go too far. So far for game one, you know, 4 minutes in, Dad's Akimbo is a full stock up on Luigi. That's a good place to be. Definitely kind of a comfortable spot. So then the question becomes, like, if Dad's Akimbo does want to swap to a more defensive, more patient playstyle, like, is he capable of doing that? From what we're seeing, he's getting a few stray hits. Yep, exactly right there. Just kind of abandoned it and then went right back in. I really do like to see those interactions where it's just kind of bobbing and weaving. This matchup is almost akin to boxing, you know? That it's not like, you know, you spend the whole match, like, I beat up my opponent for 5 straight seconds and then my opponent beats me up for 5 straight seconds. There is this, like, really nuanced back and forth that kind of keeps happening over and over again, where each character is going to get a relatively potent, albeit brief opening that then kind of resets, and you try to punish or, like, re-engage the advantage state there and get a couple of more hits, right? And so it's, do you want to play super on the defensive here, or do you want to just play real fucking in your face? Either way, you really need to know when to get your guard up, when to dodge the punches, when to take a hit where you can, and use that strategically, right? If you're gonna take a hit from Luigi, you should know that that's gonna happen beforehand. You don't want to get surprised, because then that's where you get fucking knocked out in the 3rd round by a fucking right hook that just went around your guard. But that said, Dad's Akimbo taking the first set of the game. I will admit, I'm kind of eating my words there. Greenstash being number 15 on the PR, I want to say he is the 1st seed. I'm thinking Greenstash is 1st seed. I know Dad's Akimbo is 4th seed. I would say Danny is 3rd seed and Future Shock is 2nd seed. So this wouldn't be unheard of, but it certainly would be a really nice upset. You know, where it's like the fucking 20th seed beating the 10th seed. Like, that's 10 seeds of difference. That is certainly a very big upset, but I would almost say that the 4th seed beating the 1st seed is as impactful, if not even more impactful, than 20 over 10. Especially because I do think that New England Melee has just a very high level of consistency, or very high floor, I should say. That the players that we have are no slouches. Not to say we have our fair share of beginners that are just trying to get into the game, or people that are super casual, that don't take things super seriously. But, like, I was talking about this at the Arcadian. If you go to the New England Melee Arcadian, even as just a spectator, you are going to see some good-ass fucking Melee played. And in the middle of that whole fucking spiel, there was an absolutely bonkers string from Dad's Akimbo, just doing exactly what I was talking about, where he gets a couple of hits, he disengages, and then very quickly re-engages, that it kind of messes with Luigi's tempo. So far, Greenstash is able to maintain a slight lead on this stage. Dreamland is definitely in Luigi's favor for this matchup. As we are seeing, I think that up air probably would have killed on a bunch of other stages. Very much would have killed on Stadium. Probably wouldn't have killed on Fountain of Dreams. Would have killed on Yoshi's. Toss up on FD. But very much like this stock is continuing to go. Yeah, we get the regrab, we get the back air, and Oh, that was a very nice snap to ledge. I think otherwise Luigi was going to have that whole sequence covered. Yeah, this is kind of Falco's nightmare, where he really just needs one strong hit, one good back air, one good down tilt. Like even a forward smash, though, that's definitely a much more committal option. Even then, one good back air is not enough to kill. Very nice. I've seen that down air work a couple of times now, where Falco's just intercepting Luigi's side B there. But just because this is Dreamland, Luigi lived that much longer. Falco was like 120% there, right? Like that was just kind of the very reason why Luigi wants to pick this stage. Yep. I think you probably could have done like another pillar there. Double jump, fast fall, dare up tilt there again, but once more we're kind of in that zone of that is certainly going to work on many other characters, but maybe not this character that's super floaty with a frame 3 nair out of hit stun, right? So it was the safer option to just get the back air and send him off stage. This might be curtains. Yep, there it is. Good angle to go high, but unfortunately did want to try to grab ledge there, which Luigi had covered. So Falco's counter pick on Green Stash, I'm guessing Stadium or Yoshi's? I don't think we saw Yoshi's in the set so far. That was 1-1. Why does it say 2-1? I'm 90% sure that's 1-1. Yeah, there we go, Yoshi's. Down tilt, keeping the pressure. Yeah, Luigi's now going to die a lot faster, but so is Falco. This is a double-edged sword of a character, of a stage pick, sorry. It can definitely go either way. So far, it's not going Falco's way. Going slight above. And this should be curtains. Yep. Once again, Luigi's kind of in the same position that he was in last game, where he's just got a stock lead, and all he has to do is just get chip damage and not die, right? 10% here, 17% there. Down smash does fucking 17%? That's fucked up. Ban this character. That is not okay. Lasers. Good movement. Got that tech away, pretty much reset the whole scenario there. Playing top platform there. Oh, that dash attack was risky. Oh, shit. Yeah, so this is Green Stash's kind of strategy manifest, you know? Right here. 1-2, doesn't matter. Take a hit. Reset. 1-2, reset. 1, reset. And Falco's now at 95%, 100%, just from taking stray hits here and there and just kind of dipping out. That's crazy that Luigi just gets to stay down there for so long. But I got to give kudos to Dad's Akimbo for actually managing to, refresh the ledge and stay safe throughout that whole sequence. 3 stocks to 1. I think Dad's Akimbo just definitely has some really crispy movement, but I think Green Stash's overall strategy of play his life, not even necessarily play his life, but play for stray hits, play for, just barely winning an interaction and getting the damage off of that. Dad's Akimbo can definitely even this up, but I don't want him to take too much percent. If he goes above 80%, then I might have to call this for fucking Green Stash for this game. Goes for that again. Gets the delay. Alright, just barely underneath it. So this is still kind of doable. Dad's Akimbo's got to play pretty safe so far. I like what I'm seeing. Playing space, playing with platforms, shooting the gun, not necessarily just jumping at Luigi and trying to force something that's not really there. Now, Dad's Akimbo, I think, is playing Green Stash's strategy against him, where it's just get a single hit, reset, play safe. Get a single hit, reset, play safe. Oh, he did have his double jump there. And that's it. All right, that is going to be game 3 going to Green Stash. So I think it's going to be Dad's Akimbo's counter pick again. We might go right back to Yoshi's because I think that towards the end there, things were working out pretty well. I think that was a relatively okay strategy. Or I could be completely fucking wrong, and that was game 4, and the set goes to Green Stash. But I swear to God, I hear the start button. Yeah, I was right. So we are going back to Yoshi's. I think that what Dad's Akimbo had there, it was a sound plan. I think if you gotta take any lessons from the previous game, you just gotta understand what Luigi wants, which is just these couple of hits here and there, and you know, they really add up. Especially because they don't necessarily put you in the best of positions, right? Luigi is going to want to get, like I said, the 2 hits and then call out or cover your panic response, right? And I think there's a lot of characters or a lot of players that depend on a strategy like that, where it's about starting an advantage state and not necessarily comboing you to death, but getting some really good hits and leaving you in a stressful situation that you're more likely to go for panic and less optimal options just because you want to try to get out of that situation. There we go. Relatively even with this game. I would love to see a game 5 between these two. Oh, maybe a little bit of indecision up at the top platform there. Green Stash not able to, like, he potentially could have gotten like a tech chase fucking Shoryuken. That would have been brutal. Oh, Jesus. That was an irresponsible down air, just right from the fucking top magnifying glass that I also do commonly. Yep. Same strategy as before. Just get a couple of extra damage. Get damage wherever you can, and don't really worry too much about taking hits yourself. I will say, Dad's Akimbo is definitely playing this matchup, or this player, a little bit better this game compared to the previous one, where Green Stash kind of set up, not commanding, but early lead that he just kind of played with throughout the rest of the game. That's a dead bird. Yep. We're in a similar situation that we were in last game, but I think last game it was a 3-stock to 1 situation, whereas this is just 2. So, I would like to see Dad's Akimbo take Green Stash's stock before getting to, well, I was going to say 60, but now we're above that, and that is it. Green Stash is going to take it 3-1. He just kind of got in, got the edge guard set up, clutched it out. And now we have yet another sad bird in the venue. All right, what are we doing with the bracket? That was Green Stash versus Dad's Akimbo. Yep, so they just called this the matchup on stream. It's going to be Future Shock versus Load Spiller. Load Spiller going with the Ethan Frome tag in honor of Ethan Burke here with us tonight. Always great to see that motherfucker here. Motherfucker went to Texas to go to watchmaking school. That's, like, if nothing else, that's just fucking respectable. Like, that's such a weird, specific niche industry that if, like, that's your vibe, fucking go for it, man. So it's most likely going to be Captain Falcon versus Bowser, but we're starting to see Load Spiller break out the ices more and more. So far, it's just been Ice Climbers against Sheik, but... Oh, hi.
I'm breaking everything. I shouldn't be in here. I shouldn't be allowed in here. I'm gonna go get one of those pretzel things.
Okay. We got Dad's Akimbo joining us here tonight. Turn up the mic sensitivity.
Who do we got in chat?
Nobody.
So we're just talking to the void.
Yeah.
That wasn't the set count.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Anyway.
You come in here, you mess up my store, you slap my wife.
I pet your dog. I gave the dog a treat.
Yeah, we are doing Ice Climbers.
I mean, yeah. Alex kind of has been fucking up Danny's Bowser for like a minute.
I feel like if you play Danny for long enough, you just kind of start to fuck up the Bowser, you know? Like, I really gotta...
That is the track record.
I mean, big props to Load Spiller for sticking with that character and bringing him, literally doing such a good job with Bowser that he went up the tier list by one spot. Went from 26th to 25th.
Yeah.
Huge results. But yeah, like you just kind of get blown up by Bowser cheese long enough that you're like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore.
Sadly, it's crazy. It's a classic case of like dog shit character, but piloted by someone who's actually really fucking good at the game and understands the character's toolkit really well.
Right. But even then, like, I feel like when you're working with a character like Bowser, like, it just becomes less about the character and more about understanding the game and your opponent.
Yeah.
Like, you were just making the joke in chat where Green Jinjo, our resident Rhode Island Yoshi player,
One of many.
just fucking, yeah, you have 3 Yoshis.
4.
4 Yoshis? Fucking weirdos.
Wex did a thing to people.
Gwex did a thing.
And by that I mean it was awesome.
He got it in our heads, dude.
Where are you going? Get my drink.
You want some Chinese food? Oh. Fuck yourself.
I will. Later.
Later. Rubbing one out.
Until the nachos are gone.
Well, so let's talk about your set against Green Stash.
I felt good about it.
I thought you did well as well. Took game 1. What do you think happened after game 1 that, you know, kind of just ended up losing you the set?
Game 2, he started to take space more in a way that, like, kind of was hard to deal with. In game 1, he kind of just let me get away with saying, no, you can't approach. And just, like, let me wall him out until I got him into a spot that I felt comfortable approaching. Which is my whole game plan, was just get Luigi in a spot where he can't wave dash back or wave dash around like a lunatic.
Yeah.
And then punish him for not being able to move. And game 2, he like really took the time to like not just give up space as freely.
Yep.
So then in game 3, it felt a lot more like we were trying to contest similar space, and it was like
For sure.
And I admittedly I got called out a lot of the time by Luigi's like classic nair my
Nair
combo
at
out.
hit, son.
Yeah.
Everybody's favorite.
And it's like he does it. He doesn't spam it. He does it in situations that like feel hard to deal with.
For sure.
And I got called out a lot by it.
I think one of the things that I observed is that it felt like Green Stash wasn't really trying to blow you up. It's not like every single time he got an opening on you, it was trying to kill you. It was like, I don't care if you if I get one hit and you get one hit, if that's the pace that we set for the rest of the set, then I'm going to win.
You're Falco, I'm gonna win.
Right. Where like he would get 2 hits on you, reset. He would take a hit. He would get 2 hits on you, reset. He'd take a hit. Where he wasn't really concerned about scrapping and losing as long as he got a little bit of out of it there.
Well, it's funny you say that because admittedly, like, as the set progressed, his combo game got better and better, and he got like really terrifying strings on me that I just had to hold.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So do you think that fucking Load Spiller's just gonna get bullied off of Bowser? Or
No.
that, like, is Bowser just gonna become his Pool's character?
I think it's a dual main. I think
Dual main?
I think I've talked to him and he said that he like needs Ices for Bowser's horrible matchups.
Oh, I fucking believe that.
And it like kind of works out that Ices just happens to do well against Bowser's like worst matchups.
Really?
Yeah, like if you think about Bowser's like worst matchups, right?
Yeah, let's think about Bowser's worst matchups.
Like, they're all
we
bad.
always that always comes to mind.
They're all horrible, right? They're all horrible. But like
Definitely Sheik is the only example
is
I can think of.
abysmal.
Yeah.
Sheik is bad.
Sheik was the only matchup I have ever heard described as 90-10 or even 100-0.
Right. And then I don't think Captain Falcon is that good for Bowser either.
I believe it. Very fast, hits like a truck.
Just also like if you think about Bowser's biggest weakness, right? It's once he jumps, getting down is really hard for him. And then also, other than fair, his aerials are not that good in front of him. So approaching is kind of hard. And you contrast that with this character. And it's like, yeah, the man that if he spaces it right, all of his aerials beat the entire cast. Like, Nair can beat, like, Falco down air, if spaced right. So
Yeah.
it's like...
I don't know if it beats Marth Fair.
Or Jigglypuff back air.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than, like, the hyper distance.
There's a couple of them.
Yeah. But the point stands, where it's like, this character does not have that issue of not being able to approach. And then on top of that, Bowser's favorite thing to do is shield. Captain
Which-
Falcon says, okay.
Grab.
Grab.
Yeah.
Now what? Down throw knee? Get wrecked.
I know. It must be so fucking demoralizing as the Falcons and Sheiks. That it's just like, yes, finally, I'm starting to go positive against Oh, fuck.
Now you have a matchup that, well, admittedly, I think this matchup is Falcon favorite.
For sure.
I don't think by a ton, but it's
Falcon and Ganon do surprisingly well.
Ganon
here.
does really well. Because
Which is weird. I think it's like possibly one of Ganon's best matchups.
it might just be his best matchup.
Yeah.
Because normally the whole gimmick for most like space animals, right, is that hitting 2 shields screws with your L cancel timing.
Yeah.
And so your what was a plus on shield is now minus on shield, and you get punished for it by wobbled.
Yeah.
And so, or hand off.
Oh! Oh! Funny as fuck.
But like with Ganon, it's like he hits your shield and you're in 8,000 years of shield stun. So it's like, and now what?
Yeah.
I don't know how much Ice Climber practice Alex has, but it's not looking good.
Not great. Like, it's just... What other ice climbers do we have other than Beckfin? We got Beckfin.
Beckfin, Nova.
Nova, right? Provider,
Provi-
technically.
We're not Nope.
Wu-Tang 36 Genders, I think, the main player.
Yeah, yep.
Box Ices, I think.
Yep. Is that it?
I know, right?
We just have a god tier Ices.
Are there any Ices in Rhode Island?
I'm making sure before I answer this question. Before I get hated in chat. Someone sees the
Don't
VOD
you
tomorrow.
know he was active from 2012 to 2015?
Yeah. I don't.
We had infinite numbers
We did.
a while ago.
But he wasn't Rhode Island.
No, Massachusetts, right?
Either that or New Hampshire.
It's always New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Fucking always in New Hampshire.
They'll never let you forget.
Does New Hampshire have Ices?
No.
No, the thing that fucked me up is if you go to the New England Melee Discord server, at like, you know, before you get into the channel, you have to like agree to the server rules and everything, and there's a channel to set your roles.
Yep.
Like, what characters do you play? Do you want to be paying for net play, etc.?
Yep.
And if you, there's 26 emotes
Yep.
for all 26 characters. They almost all have the same number of reactions. Like, you go to the fucking set your roles
I don't
channel,
wanna.
and you're gonna be like, why are there that many people that reacted with Pichu?
Well, like, it's 22K in all results.
Right?
22 lowercase k, by the way.
Like, obviously the top tiers, like, outnumbered, but it's not like there's only, like, fucking 6 people on Bowser. Like, there's fucking 20. It's fucked up. This region's fucked up.
This region's awesome. What are you talking about?
This region is awesome. I think
We live in the. I think we have the best region. Like, it's California and us.
I honestly think that we're better than California because there's like a sort of defeatism against like how many top 100 players does California have? You know,
All of them.
I know, like a fucking big share. So it's like,
Did they even have weeklies?
I think they do. There's probably
Top 100s don't go there, right?
That's the other thing is that like the highest ranking people in the region don't even go there. So it's like you're gonna be like the best of the second best.
Yeah.
But yeah, even then, it's just like, how much energy and time do I want to put into my region whose number one is fucking Mango? You know? Whereas I feel like, not dissing Calvar, not trying to disrespect him, but there are so many fucking people that have a great shot against Calvar every single time they play.
Yeah, but if you say that, and it's crazy. As one of the panelists looking through his data, the dude barely got upset. It was
Really?
insane. Like, Green Stash is like
So
the
many
player.
game fives, but he clutches
Clutches.
it out.
Like, Green Stash is one of few who, like,
But I think that's one of the things that makes it so healthy, is that
Yeah.
despite the fact that he's very consistent and he's very clearly at the top, it can be done.
It can be
People
done.
get so... Bowser got fucking close.
Bowser got close.
Load Spiller took Calvar to Game 5
I remember
at fucking
that
a couple
replay.
of free plays
Yeah,
ago.
it was
Just
hype.
stupid.
It's awesome. I think it's dope.
So it's like...
Well, I also think it's like, we idolize the good players and think we're so distant, far away from them. But if you put in the time, they are
It's
just
so
people.
much closer than you think.
It's so much closer and also so much farther at the
I
same
think
time.
New
It's crazy.
England probably has the highest floor of
But
all of the regions.
I think that it's the most stacked mid-level players in the country.
I've heard that many, many times.
Yeah, that is not a hot take. We are mid-level stacked for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I also have to fight Crackhead.
So
for
yeah.
5th next.
It's like, you go to the New England Melee Arcadian, that is one of the toughest tournaments of the year if you're not a PR player.
Not to mention, it makes everybody play nervous. It made me play nervous. I don't even know why. I wasn't even nervous going in. and all
Because
of a sudden-
I was talking about this on commentary at the Arcadian. It's just like, because this counts more, question mark, for something, I don't know, it means more.
Yeah, but like it's
It's
most
just-
of us don't even think about that. I'm not like, oh, this matters. Perform. It's just like all of a sudden you look and you're like, why am I holding shield for 20 seconds?
Right. But it's like all of a sudden you're fucking surrounded by 80 of like the best mid-level
96,
players.
I think.
Yeah, we got 96.
I think it was 96.
It was absolutely fucked.
And it's like, oh, you go home like, I feel like shit. I went 0-2 at the Arcadian. Well, who'd you lose to? Oh, Sweat and Kuro.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
And you're like, oh, well, sorry to tell you, bud. But like,
I would love to see a like super duper Arcadian where even state PR players aren't allowed.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's an interesting idea.
right. Because then you knock out 50 players. 60.
60.
Well, Vermont doesn't fucking count.
No, leave him alone. Leave him alone.
We love you guys, but like, did
That's
you have
crazy.
to pick?
3-0.
That was 30?
That was
Damn.
30.
Yeah, did they have
And
to
that-
fucking pick Burlington?
They got coats.
They
They got coats.
impeccable logic.
They got coats.
They got coats, dude.
I'm gonna go make sure I'm not being called and DQ'd.
Yeah.
Who ended up getting you tonight, other than Abernathy?
I can't even remember. It was a Falco.
Blip blip. You dip.
I think so. Yellow controller?
Blip blip. You dip.
Yep.
You got blip. You got blip.
I took one game, but then got fucked.
Yep.
turn that down again. Way too low. There we go. Now that it is just moi on the microphone. Ethan from Ethan's home. This was good. I'm glad I went out to this. I'm gonna be real. I had a fucking terrible tournament performance yesterday. It was round robins at GGRI. I think like 8 or 9 people. 0 sets won. Nothing. Absolute fucking goose egg. It was embarrassing. Let me go get another drink. Oh, 9? Okay. Yeah, I'm on a good pace. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we got. This is losers, I think now. Gonna be Future Shock versus Seathan. Seth Burke. got it going. We're getting in there. We're gonna do a quick little swap-a-rooney. Ding! There you go. Look at that. That's crazy. Fat knee there. I do not believe I've ever seen Seth play. So this would be interesting. Sheik player. Sheik Falcon. This is one of those matchups that, like, is just the kind of melee that I've never really had to worry about playing. I think that's one of the things that's kind of beautiful about this game. That, like, I'm a Falco player. I am always going to be fast faller versus X in tournament, right? Like, that's always going to be the dynamic, is I'm have the capacity to combo the shit out of you, and you have just as much, if not more of a capacity to combo the shit out of me. Whereas this is definitely more of a midweight. Obviously, Captain Falcon is like a heavier, fast faller kind of character, but he's just like the adopted fast faller, you know? He's like, hey, can I hang out with the Spaceys? He's like, all right, fine. Fucking Martha and Sheik kicked me out of their treehouse, man. So it's definitely more of a different dynamic in a matchup like this, and I'm not quite sure what to say about this matchup. I think this was definitely, like, classical wisdom says that this is pretty heavily Sheik favored, especially because, just fucking saw it right there, Falcon's recovery can very easily be exploited by Sheik. Sheik has just a really great tilts and just a really good low to mid percent combo game on Captain Falcon, which can then just lead to an edge guard or into an edge guard scenario, and then you just kind of finish off the edge guard. Let's see what we got here. Oh, very good fade back from Future Shock there. I think pretty much all other options in that scenario were covered. I guess the edge goes to Sheik in terms of like 0 to 45. I think that Sheik can definitely has a much better capacity to build up percents at the low to mid range, and then set up for edge guard scenarios that, like I said, very exploitable recovery. Whereas Captain Falcon may possibly struggle more with the low to mid percents. From mid to kill, like, that's literally like 2 hits with Falcon. So that's just fucking over instantly. Like, oh, the double fucking spot dodge. I would say it's probably more technically challenging for Captain Falcon to build like 0 to 40%. It probably depends more on tech chasing and like harder callouts, because you can't just fucking spam knee and nairs and everything against Sheik. You kind of have to place your hits a lot better, whereas Sheik can, I almost want to say Sheik can be kind of belligerent with tilts and with overall actions. I'm not trying to say that Sheik is low IQ or low brain power, but you can, like, so many of Sheik's fucking moves are just so safe inherently. Auto cancel, forward air, up tilt, forward tilt, just tilts in general. Very big, extended, almost practically disjointed hitboxes. I remember seeing a joke that was saying, like, Sheik is basically a sword character because of her fucking legs. So we'll see how this goes here. Captain Falcon's got the lead. 6%, I'd like to see more built up, but that's kind of all that we got. Once again, we got a hard call out on the mistech, and we're back to neutral again. Nairs, right? And now Falcon's at a nice juicy percent. Oh, we're going for an up air string, and ooh, jump from ledge, kind of dropped that. Very fucking ambitious. I'm gonna be real. 3 pummels at like 70%. I feel like I could have mashed out of that. Oh, didn't think he was gonna get that soft knee, so he was like, he didn't really commit to the second knee or a second hitbox, but he was able to get back to stage and set back up again. Oh, I think that was a missed needle cancel, or turnaround needle cancel to grab ledge there. Like, that was pretty much a done deal on the edge guard there. Forward air out of hit stun. Yeah, again, Sheik just has some really great reversal options against Captain Falcon. Nice call out there. Yeah, so I think the onus is on the Captain Falcon player here to have to understand his opponent's behaviors a little bit more. Again, I'm not trying to dig on Sheik players, but I think there is a simplicity to the tilt game that Captain Falcon doesn't really have access to. Same with a simplicity or a very stable flowchart is the phrase that I can use. Very stable flowchart when edge guarding, pretty stable flowchart when comboing at like mid to high percent, setting up an edge guard. I think the variety and the skill as a Sheik player comes from your capacity to get Captain Falcon up to a point where he can't just crouch cancel all your stuff. Like, crouch cancel, dash out a crouch grab. Like, I think that's something that Captain Falcon's really going to want to be fishing for here. Grabs in general in this matchup, I feel like Sheik, Falcon, and Marth are all what? 3? Is it just 3 permutations of that matchup? Yeah. That kind of holy trinity of, I think the most value that these characters are going to get on each other is through their grab game, or at the very least, that's where like a lot of their value starts, right? So we have a grab, and we miss the tech chase, and now we're off stage. Wow, that is a rough start to this game. So now Seth kind of has a full stock lead. I'd almost want to see or say that you should play this out like Green Stash did in the Falco set, where, oh no, oh, this is rough. Back throw, goes low. Nicely done. Didn't really get caught under anything. We've got another back throw at ledge. Seth immediately showing an adaptation there, just immediately grabs ledge because he saw that Future Shock went low on the previous interaction. So that's nice to see an immediate change in that scenario. Again! Oh, that's just not great. Oh, we are fucking dropping shit at the ledge here. Yeah, with a turnaround fucking F-tilt there, too. Like, the ledge is pretty sloppy this game. Both players are kind of getting away with stuff, but unfortunately, you almost want to say earlier in the game that was just an SD on Future Shock's part that ultimately lost him a stock. And Seth has just kind of been playing this lead, just keeping it tight. Not keeping it tight, but winning a couple of interactions where he needs to. You're in this position where you don't need to handily win and be on the top of every single interaction. You just need to get your couple of hits to help extend your lead. So even if Seth loses a stock here, like he just did, Falcon's now at 95%. One solid back air, you know, any sort of solid hit is going to send Falcon off stage. We're setting up for an edge guard sequence. We roll from ledge, and that is fucking it, right? It's pretty much textbook what you want to do when you've got that kind of a lead. And so now the onus really is on Future Shock here. Future Shock, unfortunately, needs like a really solid stock. I don't know if he got stuck in his movement at the stage edge there. Okay. Yeah, good on Future Shock. He really did a good job of evening things up there. And now Seth can't really play out that lead as powerfully. And, oh! That was a little belligerent. I'm going to be real. That was like double spot dodge grab. Oh, calls the jump. No, waits too long to set up the stomp. We got a needle. Oh, the side platform fucks up our movement. This is tight. This is a single interaction away. Maybe one or two. I think, like, again, Sheik needs to get Falcon off stage. Now we've got an edge guard sequence, calls the jump with the early up B, and that is going to be game 3 going to Seth. We are now in a game 4 scenario. Future Shock gets the counter pick. I'm guessing Dreamland? I don't think he won on Dreamland. Dreamland or maybe... I don't think Yoshi's. I think Sheik is pretty powerful on Yoshi's. I'm going to guess Dreamland or Stadium. There we go. Ugh. Yeah, so the exact opposite thing now just fucking happened. Where, you know, and now it's Seth's turn to have an SD first fucking thing at the beginning of the match. So now the dynamic is completely reversed. Seth needs to now play it much safer, win more interactions than he goes even with or trades with. And Future Shock can just kind of afford to be a lot more risky, which is most likely going to net him a few extra neutral wins that can potentially set up for a really solid edge guard. Oh, crouch cancel on the knee. Yeah, you can see just from that whole sequence there, Future Shock is now playing a little bit more comfortably. He's not being really nervous. He has the capacity to move around. Did Seth just give that up? Was that an SD? Okay. So, based off of some chatter that I'm hearing from the venue, I think that was like a controller issue on Seth's part that just kind of broke the flow, broke the vibe there. So he's just kind of throwing that one away. Future Shock doesn't get Dreamland anymore. We're now going to Sheik's counter pick, which I'm going to probably guess is going to be potentially Yoshi's or Battlefield. Yeah, Yoshi's. So hopefully we have a more consistent game here. Some less mistakes. Ooh, that dash attack was a little bit hopium, I'm guessing. Not lazy, just like please let this dash attack hit. Setting up for an edge guard, stomp knee. Solid stuff from Future Shock there. Forward tilt, forward air, keeping things relatively even. So neither of these characters has a lead to play with, so it's, I think they're kind of both going to play, especially because this is a game 5 scenario. I think both players are now going to play like they're playing from behind, where it's much safer, trying not to take any trades whatsoever, making sure that when you commit to something, it's going to be safe, it's going to work out, or that, you know, you're not going to be overextending and opening yourself up for a punish here. And as I was saying all of that, I think Seth just kind of embodied, you know, the sort of essence of that. Another one, man. That's really unfortunate. So now I would even say that Seth shouldn't really even play the lead now. Seth should play exactly the same way that he was. Just play super safe. Yup. Run back, shoot needles. But maybe that was a little bit too far back, because now you just kind of gave up the entire stage to Falcon. Yup, and that'll be it. Now we are dead even again. 2 stocks apiece, game 5. This is going to be a tight one. I don't know what seed Seth was, but I would certainly say that this would be an upset. Yeah, much better going for the re-grab there instead of the dash attack, and then getting the dash attack there. I do like that change up. Another grab. Another tech chase scenario. We get the forward air. We've got an edge guard scenario set up. Oh! Wow! Yeah, that's exactly the kind of thing that you need. Just something ballsy. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's close. And that's stomp knee. There we go. Honestly, very well done to Future Shock there. I think that whole sequence started with like a crazy aggressive double jump stomp from ledge that he just kept the advantage state throughout that whole stock, set up for a stomp knee, just fucking clocked out. It's very unfortunate that Seth kind of experienced some controller problems in Game 4 that just kind of ended up giving Future Shock a free win. And most likely was like a full mentality reset or a really good opportunity to get a mentality reset there, where it's like, oh, thank goodness I don't have to like really claw my way through this Game 4 to get to a Game 5. You almost get to take a breath, like collect yourself, think about, you know, the last couple of games and apply what you've learned and what you think is going to work for the last game. So very well done. That was a great set, honestly. It certainly had its share of mistakes and unfortunate happenstance, but I think it was overall pretty even on both sides. Both players had their fair share of SDs and issues that they had to work with. But so now we check our phones again. I don't know. That's actually a good question. I don't even know if Ethan Burke entered the bracket. Ethan Frome is Load Spiller. Yeah, let me double check the bracket here, but yeah, I think Ethan just showed up to vibe. Click the bracket. Alright, did we play any of the winners? Nope. Okay, so we're now doing Green Stash versus Load Spiller. Oh, we did. Oh my god, Chef Big Dog got to fucking top 6? That's insane. Or no, that's top 8. Yeah, Chef Big Dog placing fucking 8th? Zip Zip over Crackhead? Holy shit. And Crackhead almost fucking took a set over Future Shock. Like, I almost took a set over fucking Load Spiller. Like, this bracket's been crazy. But yeah, looking at the list, I do not think that Ethan entered bracket today. He's just been a silly boy hanging out, saying hi to all the peeps. Oh, hi. Stop it. You're turning me on. Holy shit. Fucking A. Yeah, did you see fucking Zip Zip over Crackhead?
Yeah, I chased him out the door because I realized it after. Because I was like,
Damn.
who am I fighting? And I was fighting Chef Big Dog for 5th, and I was like, damn, who'd he beat? I was like, what upset? And then I looked, I was like, it was Zip Zip with the upset.
Yeah, that's
And
fucked.
I was like, oh shit, I ran
And then
outside, I was
fucking-
like, let's go.
Oh, let's go. Lawson over Provider?
We love to see that.
Love to see that.
Gotta say, I'm gonna say this into the mic.
Looks like a 9th place finish for Provider. What a crazy world where it's not if an automatic include, he doesn't get it.
And yes, Electroman, I did see that post. I fucking responded to that, like, within a few minutes. Did you see my post about your post? Or are you just...
Which post are we talking about?
He found my fucking doppelganger on Leo's Twitter.
Okay.
Let me fucking show you this shit. It's fucking stupid.
But yeah, no, Zip. Honestly, he's beaten Tashinde before. He's beaten Cinema, and I think he's beaten TK. What the fuck? That's crazy. Dude, it looks like a white picket fence arc. But Zip.
I'm not saying anything mean about a stranger on the internet. I'm not doing
I'm doing
it.
that all the time. But no, I would say Zip's best win yet today is
Polite? What do you mean Polite Cat tells you nothing? That's my face when I saw that post. That's all you need. Do you need in this essay? I will. Like, what are you looking for? Are you just engage baiting me?
E-man engagement in this economy? Holy shit. Also, wait, I just realized if this match is probably horrible for Luigi.
I would bet.
You can't slip and slide because then you get like counter down smash.
They both slip and slide.
Yeah. And
I want to
Icy's
say
down smash is better.
I want to say Ice Climbers may have lower friction than Luigi.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I think Luigi's max wave dash like this farther.
okay.
I could be wrong. E-man will correct me. But I will say if Loadspiller beats Green Stash, that's a PR win to start off the season.
Yeah,
That's a PR dub.
for sure.
Yeah, Luigi's less friction.
I almost prevented this.
You did.
I almost prevented this on Flat Zone.
This could have been you. You could have double shined off the top.
Danny is not all Bowser today. Oh, we love to see this. I think Danny went Bowser like fucking once against
a
me.
handful of times.
Handful, yeah.
Like in the same situation where if he went random and it was getting too dicey.
Yeah, he went with the Bowser.
He resorted to the Bowser.
But no, I think he's been going Ice Climbers more than Bowser today. At least in the higher sets. Like,
What are we doing?
maybe we changed our mind? This stage is too silly? My set with him was fucking fantastic.
It was awesome.
I will start by saying game 1 was Falco Chic on Rainbow Cruise, and that kind of sets the tone. Then it was a Falco Ditto on Big Blue, and then Falco Bowser on Flat Zone. And fucking the Flat Zone game was last stock, last hit. That was the set of the evening.
It was.
Like, we
It
had
was.
the entire venue screaming.
No one was playing. Everyone was watching. And I was fighting Breadstick, and I told Breadstick, I was like, hold up, I need to end this right now. We need to watch this.
Yeah.
I was like, we gotta end this set right
Oh,
now.
it was fucking crazy.
I was like, we gotta be watching. We can't be playing. Like, it's bad that, like, he started to combo me, and I just held out and watched your set. I was like, whatever. He'll get me off stage. I'll try to recover in a minute.
yeah, in a fucking second, bro.
I gotta
I'm
watch
watching
this
TV.
Yeah. Alright, we're on a real stage now.
Okay, we decided no funny business.
The business of funny is over. Just kidding, we're back to funny business.
Wait. There's a lot of funny business going on right now. Are we swapping ports? I've had to swap names fucking twice now.
The tool has a swap names button now?
It's always had a swap names button.
Mine's out of date or something.
This is Ghost Streamer, not Melee ST.
That's
so
why.
this is like kind of upgraded. If you have console mirroring,
I did.
then you can set up automation so that it'll pull the names and the ports and the game counts and everything. I can run you through it. But yeah, no, it's kind of funny that like I set this up like a year ago, and when I set it up, I'm not trying to put people on blast, but when I set this up, I said occasionally, because it can't tell which player is which when it pulls the names from Start GG, you might have to push this swap names button. And then I fucking went on my hiatus. I started to take a break from Melee. And then fucking we just kept hearing people saying, yeah, the names are always backwards at 1UP now. I'm like, it's one button. Somebody just needs to look at the projector, say, huh, walk back here, push one button.
And then we're good. Yeah, so you say we gotta get
We got to get Ark back to locals. Rhode Island is actively trying to culturally steal him. There's an active coup happening.
Potentially, maybe an appearance on the Rhode Island PR.
I'm okay with it.
If that keeps going. But then, dude, there's just gonna be no end to the fucking lambasting.
Who's lambasting?
The fucking, like, 3 people that hurt my fifis.
Well, then they should shut up. Because if, like, I don't know, like, I have Artie's mentality on this, and maybe E-Man does or doesn't agree. But, like, if someone rolls up to your event all the time and places top 8 every time, they should be on your PR. Like, they should qualify. Unless they're PR'd in a different state already, and then in that case, it's their choice, right? Where it's like, hey, we don't want to double PR you, so, like, are you Mass PR, or are you Rhode Island PR? Your choice. But,
Can
like,
I be WAS PR and Rhode Island PR?
No.
No. Anti-Artie on that. Damn.
yeah. Well, it's not my state; it's our state. I don't get to say. We put it to a vote.
No, I do want to start going to free play more. It's just kind of stupid. Like, I don't want to make the same fucking mistakes that I did when I lived in Boston. I lived in Boston for 2.5 years, and I didn't go to NGP once.
Really?
Yeah. Like, could have just practically walked to a T station and gone right to Fenway. Like,
Just
easy
didn't.
peasy. Or even just, like, I lived 5 minutes away from Logan Airport. I could have just fucking pinged people for carpools. It wouldn't have been that hard.
Nope.
But I was, espresso depresso.
Oops.
Oopsie daisies.
Oopsie Sabrina Carpenter moment. That's what that song's about, right?
We got that summertime sadness and that wintertime sadness.
Dude. My girlfriend for the first time introduced me to the phrase SAD, or like, seasonal affective depression.
Yeah.
And I didn't know it was sad, and so I told her that, like, hey, as a heads up, we're getting into the winter months. The sun goes down early, my brain's chemistry goes out the fucking window.
Absolutely. Do
And
you take a vitamin D
I
supplement?
do.
Good.
To help it. Yeah. So she heard this and she was like, "Oh, you're a sad boy." And I looked her in the eye. I was like,
Like, what the
fuck
fuck is wrong with you? You're just saying this to me.
I was like, you're just being mean to me right now. And she's like, no. Like, it's SAD. You've never heard of this? And I was like, no. This feels
That's
like
funny.
this feels like a gorilla song, and you're making fun of it. Like, what are we doing? This is bullshit. This is some shit.
But no, thanks to local Rhode Island PR player JEC, I've been taking a lot of lessons on mentality. That was just a Mario Party minigame on that screen.
No.
Like, that was fucking jump over the icicles. It was like a 3v1 minigame.
It's literally like Donkey Kong, the original NES game.
Yeah.
That was way too good. Damn, I was there. My man's a soundboard.
Yes! Did you not watch my streams?
I did. I interacted with them frequently, and sometimes I join them and join with the tomfoolery. I miss those streams. They were hella fun.
They will be coming back.
Really?
Secret announcement.
Well, now it's public.
Yeah. No, exactly. Start of the new year, I'm going to hopefully start streaming game development, not necessarily playing games.
Okay.
Pubbers,
But also-
Pubbers is a game studio as well.
That's actually the hype.
Yeah.
To include free play or not to include free play commentary? Like the remote commentary you used to do?
I don't think so. Another secret announcement, or I even talked about this at Mass Madness. I sent a message to Krillkilla. I want to try to do FPM 100 like the old days, where it's me doing commentary with Socket at my apartment.
Yeah.
But no, when I went to do commentary on site at Free Play, like, their production stack is so fucking refined at this point. Like, they do such a great job. Krillkilla is a wizard.
Yeah, he's got a whole tech corner. It's like a literal stack.
Oh,
It's like-
yeah.
It's like a server rack.
Absolutely. The arc laugh. Listen, man, you gotta make me laugh.
Am I being held for stream? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. Did you win your set?
Yeah. I gotta fight Future Shock for 4th. But it looks... Oh, maybe they're doing all of top 4 on stream because it's only one set at a time. Right?
Oh, nice.
That one, and that one, and that one.
That's good. I like to see that, especially for like top 4. It almost feels just like, what do you mean you played losers finals off stream?
It's not. It's loser semis.
Okay, you can be a dickhead and correct me.
I'm making you educated. I'm helping.
You're hurting my fifis.
I don't know where they are. I can't locate them. I probably should be staying warm or something. You know, playing and practicing. But I feel like I always play worse when I try hard too much and like practice.
Dude,
with
I
less
don't
sets.
fucking understand. Some of my best bracket performances have been when I am just genuinely being a fucking unhealthy human being. Like, I went like 4-2 at Shine last year, and like I think that was the best performance out of everybody in WAS. I was on 4 hours of sleep, hadn't played Melee in 2 weeks, hadn't eaten that day, probably slightly hungover from the day before, and I had to leave the side stream in provider's hands while I went to go do bracket.
What set is this? Or what game is this, E-Man? Is
According to this, it's game 3, but they've been fucking...
We've been here for a while.
It's Luigi Ices. Do you think this is supposed to go fast?
It's 2-1 green stats right now.
2-1 green stash. Let me fix that. Eh.
Stop date.
Yeah, that was crazy. Green Stash had some pretty fucking heavy
And there it is.
adaptation for that set.
Yeah, it was looking pretty bad at the start, and then I looked.
Right. And then we just got on our bullshit.
It sounds like I'm probably going to be called next though.
All right. Best of luck, sir.
I'll see you in 12 minutes.
Wait. Was that? I don't... They're playing another
going
game.
on?
What is going on? Electroman.
E-Man.
E-Man.
E-Man, what is this?
Oh.
I walk over there and they're still playing.
Now it's 2-1. Okay, jeepers. Eh. Eh.
It's okay, take your time. It's okay, Rocky. You go when you want to.
Fortnite death sound. Let's go.
I only know the Roblox death noise. I don't know what does it sound like to die in Fortnite? Is that it?
Oh
I want-
shit!
I want every single time I lose a stock for Carl Weezer to just go,
Croissant.
or just be like,
See, we see you doing emotes, but we don't got the speakers.
Right.
We ain't
Yeah,
got the
that's
speakies.
just for the kids in Twitch chat.
That's for
It's
the-
just for me.
it's just for the E-Man in Twitch chat.
It's just for him. Fucking.
Did it swap again?
Well, it fucking cleared the names.
What is a green stash?
That guy.
His stash is brown.
I was talking with Socket, and I was saying like, it was. I think I was just talking about Green Stash, and she's like, that is one of the most Luigi coded names I've ever fucking heard. And I'm like, the 3 top Luigis we have in our region are Green Stash, Saucy Mane, and Funny Haha Man. And she's like, I've never met a more appropriately themed group of people. And they're all a bunch of fucking memers. Except for Green Stash. I don't think Green Stash is much of a memer.
E-Man has lore. What's the lore, E-Man?
Is nothing to do with Luigi. Which one?
I assume green stash. That feels like the most...
Green and dog's name is Stash. All right.
Well, I assume he likes green because of Luigi. Or he
Yeah.
likes Luigi because of green. One or the other.
Yeah, what happened first?
He was... How old's Green Stash? Was Luigi around before he was born?
How old is Stash? Is Stash still with us?
I don't think Stash is.
25. These fucking young ass kids.
25 ain't young, dog.
25 is young, as far as I'm
25 is-
concerned.
25 in my heart is like the age in which we become adults.
Yeah, 25 is you finally stop being fucking stupid all the time, always.
And you finally...
I'm sorry, E-Man. If you're under 25, you're fucking stupid all the time, always.
Hey, whoa.
Hey, whoa!
You're almost there, dog.
You're getting there.
You're almost there.
It'll happen. You're gonna be 26, and then you're gonna look back at what you were doing at 24, and you're like, oh, fuck, dude.
There's two reasons I say this. One, it's enough time after college where you probably have either fucked around and found out, or just recently stopped fucking around.
And are starting to find out.
It's long after college that either one of those two things has happened to you. Either you got out of college and didn't have a job, or you got out of college, had a great job, fucked around for too long, and you're like, wait, no, my finances.
Yeah.
And also, too, I feel like by 25, you've been around enough where you've seen, like, the social cycles, where, like, the in and out of fads, and, like, the back and forth pendulum
And
of
like
politics.
started to just see like the gamut of like human personalities.
Exactly, yeah.
Right?
You've
Like,
seen it.
Yeah.
By 25, you've seen it. You've
Like,
seen what
yeah.
life has to offer.
At fucking 30, I can see somebody new pop into like New England Melee, like, hey guys, I'm so and so. I'm from this region. I play this character. I watch them type like 10 messages in chat. I'm like, yeah, I know this. I've seen this one before.
Been here. But when you're 24, though, dumb.
Dumb. Dumb as fuck. So
I
dumb.
don't even know what I was doing at 24. I think I was still partying with a friend of mine.
24.
Art.
The biggest troll on Discord. I wear that shit like a badge of honor. I love being so fucking snarky in Discord.
Meanwhile, Ethan Burke in the background bragging about jumping. I can hear that. Jump. I don't know.
He's a fan. I'm keeping it up.
I'm jumping.
Was I in grad school at 24?
Wait, Green Stash just took it, right?
I think so.
Well done, Green Stash. Honestly, huge turnaround from what we saw in game one.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now I'm for real.
Been playing Melee for 8 years. So I was 22 when I started playing Melee. Yeah. Wait a second then. Yeah, I think I graduated from grad school when I was 24. Late, I would agree to that. I started with, I think it was the release of Smash 4 that made me think I want to take Smash seriously, because I'd just been playing it my whole life. And then Smash 4 led me to Brawl Minus, funnily enough. Brawl Minus led me to PM. That was 2016. So PM was in like prime Gimmer has killed us. We're a dead community. So I just jumped ship and went to Melee because that's what people were playing at the time. Yeah, no, I did not play Melee in college. I started Melee in grad school. So, no, I would be so much fucking better at Melee if I started in college. Instead, I decided to play 4,000 hours of Team Fortress 2. And I'm not even that great at that game. At the very least, though, I do like... There comes a point... Rankings for TF2? There is ranked mode, but it's, like, kind of a joke. It was, shortly after Overwatch released, Team Fortress 2 overhauled their matchmaking mode to kind of be a mirror of Overwatch, and nobody liked it. I could sit here for like an hour and explain all the reasons why it didn't work and it wasn't a good idea. But yeah, people don't really consider ranked mode in Team Fortress 2 to be anything meaningful. We have private leagues. Think of like Genesis or Big House or any of these types of tournaments, right? But rather than being an in-person event, it's an online tournament. It's very similar to Counter-Strike, right? It's usually teams of 6, and they're organized by a larger organization, but competitive Team Fortress 2 has always been extremely tiny. Like, it's just because it's such a party game, the competitive scene never really took off. It's still around, it's still active, but it's just not really a super big thing, especially when you look at Counter-Strike and Dota. Like, the other Valve games are just kingpins of the esports, like, industry. TF2 is huge, but it's huge because it's so casual. Like, to this day, I don't think there's been a first-person shooter released. It's been 17 years. Team Fortress 2 was released in 2007, and another shooter has not been released that matches that same type of energy and culture. I've heard the genre referred to as a sandbox shooter. I also have called it a party shooter, where the objective of the game is not to win. The objective of the game is to do whatever the fuck you want and just have fun and fuck around, right? Like, you can just be in a server as a heavy giving sandwiches to anybody that passes you by, right? That's... In Overwatch, you would get flamed. In Counter-Strike, you'd be kicked off of the fucking lobby. Like, yeah, as heavy, you have an item called the sandwich that heals you, but you can also drop it on the ground, and then after you drop it on the ground, anybody can pick it up, and it's like a health pack. So there's, like, this culture of heavies that will just sit in the corner and throw you a sandwich. It's great, right? And there's just, like, that kind of baked-in silliness that I've never really seen in another first-person shooter, which is why I have so much time in Team Fortress 2. I think the other thing that I love the most about TF2 is that in a traditional TF2 server, the teams are 12 versus 12, where I don't know of any other fucking first-person shooter that has teams that big. And so it becomes there becomes a level of freedom that you have access to because of the size of the teams, where it doesn't matter if you don't even look at the objective or focus on team synergy and team fights and teamwork and all of that stuff. You can do whatever the fuck you want, and as long as you're not feeding and, like, dying every single time you get out of spawn, and even if you are, your overall impact on the overall flow of the game is not so big. And that's one of the reasons why I really struggle with Overwatch, Counter-Strike, Valorant, the finals, games where they've really crunched down the team sizes, so your impact as a player is much higher, but that also means your freedom as a player is much lower. There are things that you simply have to do in Overwatch. If you are playing a particular character in Overwatch, you have to play to that character's roles, strengths, and objectives. And if you're not, then you're kind of a detriment to the game as a whole. Whereas if Overwatch was 10v10, there is so much less restriction on what you need to do and what you need to focus on. So I always say games need to implement large team sizes and just add silliness. Call of Duty has been getting better about it. Call of Duty has a 10v10 game mode, but unfortunately with the most recent generation of Call of Duty, I think their map design has been geared more towards 5v5. So maps are much smaller in the newer Call of Duty, and so like 10v10 becomes unmitigated chaos. Like, it's just too much. The maps and the game is scaled too small for teams that size. You need a lot of room to move around and to go places. But Melee, yeah. Future Shock takes game one. Teehee. Ah. What do you think about this matchup, E-Man? Because I've always jokingly said that Falco Falcon is an 80-80 matchup. That these two characters exist to body the shit out of each other. Actually, Falco can be super annoying, but I was postulating that I think that not really that there's been a Captain Falcon renaissance, but you look at players like Chef Rockman or Squid the Cat, right? Like Captain Falcons that are just pushing the movement skill ceiling of this character so fucking high that I don't really think in the modern day Falco has as much of a capacity to lock down Captain Falcon as he used to. And over time, I think this matchup has really started to even out more. As we're seeing. Yo, we got Zip Zip in chat. Zip Zip, fucking, your run was insane. A crackhead win? Like, that's fucking ridiculous. How did you do that? Oh, are you dead? Oh, good tech. Oh, another tech. Oh! The daft. Do we have our top four? Almost at a CBD. Ah. Chef Big Dog. Yeah, I know. That one was close. Okay. So we got Green Stash sitting in Grands. Our top four is Green Stash, Load Spiller, Future Shock, and Dad's Akimbo. Yeah, no, and I called that at the beginning of the tournament. Our top four seeds are our top four. Crazy how that works out like that. Yo, wait, Dad's Akimbo took a game? Excuse me? The bird can do it. Edge guard situation, and there we go. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, and that's the dead bird. 3 stocks to 1. Yeah, I don't know if the bird can do it. You'd need to end this stock immediately and not get kneed off stage. Doable, but like I said, if Falco gets above 80, then I think it's over. And it's over. I've been wrong before, but this is a mountain to climb. Yeah, there we go. I think that was just like single jab caused a knockdown into Miss Technique. That's fucked. Dad's Akimbo's counter pick. We going Yoshi's? Hey, look at that. Video games. Oh, nice shine there. Ooh, calling that out. Strong start, but it's, oh my god. I was literally about to say, like, I just don't think Falco needs to be 2 stocks up to have what I would consider a lead. Because otherwise that happens. Like, you eat 2 knees and you're fucking dead. I like these up tilts. Those are definitely working out for him. That spot dodge is not. Yeah, going to Randall because he's there. Oh! Not that. Oh, interesting. Okay. Good coverage. Oh, unfortunate little mistake there. That's gonna cost Future Shock. That cost him a stock. Goddamn. Yeah, so now Dad's Akimbo has a lead. Not at any other point. And even then, this is not a comfortable lead. Like, you still have to play extremely safe. Double jump back air from ledge is not what I would consider to be extremely safe. Like, he can afford to take some trades here, but the problem with trading with Falcon is you can just fucking die. Yeah, no, Falcon's just been... Oh! Oh! I hope he heard that. That was an insane shine. Okay. So we got a game 5 going to Stadium. This is Future Shock's counter pick, but I think Falco is just as comfortable on this stage. Personally, I think Pokemon Stadium has always been my favorite stage. Like, I can definitely see the logic behind why it works for other characters, but I think if you're comfortable with something, then that's just as much of an advantage for you than, like, conventional wisdom. Oh, wow. Oh, no. Okay, let him get back. I almost would have taken that. Because it's like a high percent SD, you know? It's not like it was extremely valuable. Alright, got the back air. Oh, no. Oh, shit! What an angle! Oh, my God, that was fucked. Yup, keeping space, shooting the laser. That dash attack was hopium. Super low, not high enough. Doable. This is not a lead for Captain Falcon either. Oh no, he needed to get it instantly, but he did cover for it anyways. 2 stocks apiece. It's just, I think this is down to punish game for these two. Like, it's gonna be whoever can get the, you know, longer string on the opponent. Oh, pulled back just a little bit too much on that up air. You otherwise would have covered platform. Oh, he died for that fucking F smash on shield. I'm getting fucking so nervous. Oh, this is bad. Good job on the wave dash back. That should seal it. No, edge guard scenario. We got the fade back. Oh, this is real high percent now. Oh, I think that's it. Yep. Damn. Oh my god. I wanted that. I wanted the future. Where Dad's akimbo. Ugh. Rats. But otherwise, that was a phenomenal set.
A little more than 12 minutes.
Yeah. Good shit, though.
That's always game 5 against him.
Why did you forward smash his shield?
Why do you hate?
You lost the set from that interaction, I think.
Nah, I don't
It
think
was
so.
2 stocks to 2. You forward smash his shield, you get need. He plays the lead for the rest of the game.
There's a lot of reasons why I forward smash the shield. It's a call out. I just guessed wrong. I guessed wrong. Right, because a lot of the mix-up is trying to...
He guessed wrong, chat.
That's melee. You guessed wrong, you lose.
Yep.
Alex outplayed me. He got me.
So now it's going to be Load Spiller Future Shock, the rematch from Winners Semis. And that was a 3-0 in Winners Semis. So I'm curious if, like, Danny just, like, fucking beasted on Future Shock so much in Winners Semis that he's going to go Bowser to start for Losers Finals.
So I'm still thinking about the Future Shock too, where I'm just like,
There we go. I got it.
you did? I will say, Captain Falcon, I mean,
E-Man knows this. Captain Falcon is fucking hard. I think it's a very hard matchup. Very
Yeah.
complicated. And, like, very volatile. And I feel like, admittedly,
Yep.
the stages don't feel, like, the counterpick stages don't feel as good. Like, I know I didn't take him to FD, but that's because I think Future Shock has really good tech chases. And I think, like, yeah, the neutral should be in my favor because of laser, and he doesn't have anywhere to, like, retreat. But I'm more terrified of knockdown than I am, like, oh, I'll just win 5-head. I mean, I won on my counterpick, so I guess, you know, what am I bitching about? But
Have they started? I don't know if this set has been started. I think your set hasn't been...
reported.
Yeah, your set hasn't been reported. So it's not able to pull the names. Unfortunately, chat.
I can go report it.
Yeah, if you want to go report it, then that'll update the stream.
I'll be right back, Chad.
Yeah.
I'll report my L.
Yeah. Danny won this set in Winter Semis 3-0 Icy's Falcon. I was just saying earlier, I think that it was such a commanding win that he's willing to go Bowser to start to see, right? Like, if he loses 1 game, maybe even 2 games, he'll swap to Icy's. I think it's, you know, it's a weird sort of fucked up Armada situation, you know, where, like, Danny's character that he wants to put the work in and get the results with is Bowser. But, you know, phase 2 of the Dark Souls boss is the Ice Climbers, you know? Almost. Ugh. Solid start here. 2 stocks to 1. Never mind. I shouldn't have said fucking anything. What a dash attack. That's crazy. Oh man, we got an edge guard. Oh shit! And we got the up air. Look at that, man. There we go. Okay. Interesting. He even took the game as Bowser and didn't even let himself lose a game. He's just switching to fucking Ice Climbers. Which, I guess that may be, like, to cover the counter pick. But, like, Future Shock just went back to Battlefield. They started Battlefield. I can't imagine that Battlefield is any worse for Bowser than, like, you know, Ice Climbers.
Ice Diamonds.
Yeah?
This is losers finals, right?
Yes.
Your boy got 4th. 1 away from money.
You got your seed.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I mean, low-key, when you have a high seed, it does feel good to get it. It does feel good to be like, yeah, mine. Mine. But then it feels bad to be like, game 5 with Future Shock. Me. You too good. Want an M&M? It's crazy that only 1 came out.
I outplaced my seed by 1.
Let's go.
14th seed placed 13th.
I don't think that's how seasons.
Let me have my fucking moment, Drew.
Your moment was the set versus Danny. That was your moment. You can't have 2. You're being greedy.
Yeah, you're supposed to feel like shit right now, okay? Stop being selfish. You're a garbage Melee player.
You played the best set of the night. Shut up.
No, E-Man says I did. I outplaced my seed.
E-Man.
Point to me where on the bracket someone can place 14th.
No, I placed 13th. And
Right.
my seed was 14th.
Where in the bracket could you have placed 14th?
Fuck off.
Shoutouts to Seth Burke.
Yo. Absolutely. A rare Ethan Burke.
I'm being an asshole. He actually did outplay the seed.
Seth will be going to more tournaments. I'm
Oh,
gonna try to
really?
convince-
Yeah.
I'll try to convince him to go to TGRI. He's
That's
been playing
great.
a lot lately.
He looks sick.
It
Watch him,
fucking
he looks
showed.
sick.
Like, I swear to God, he had the fucking set against Future Shock if it weren't for the controller issues.
Like from
There
what I
were
saw.
no controller issues.
Really? I overheard something. Somebody
Future
talking
Shock
about.
control- This isn't Future Shock's controller. His controller broke.
No, I thought it was Seth's
Seth's
controller.
no, he never said such a thing.
Oh, lies and slander.
Future Shock's controller broke.
Bro, he's my brother. Right?
Well, there was one weird, like, their game 4.
But
Seth
honestly,
just
Ethan,
gave it up.
Honestly, like I would.
He has that.
If Seth
He
Burke-
didn't-
That was a.
He like SD'd, Future Shock was up 2 stocks, and he just threw the game away. Okay.
But the whole lot-
I suspiciously heard controller-related discussion around the same time.
Everybody's controls been shit, but Alex's, crackheads, let's go set.
For once, mine has not.
Yours was a smash stick, right?
Yep.
Every time I see it, I'm like, this is like kind of crazy. Is
It-
this a circle gate?
No, it's an octagon gate.
Yep, DCC on that.
Yeah, and the cool thing is, it's like pre-notched because it's not a GameCube controller. That's just like a Delrin like manufactured gate. So the bottom 2 corners are at shield drop angles. So I don't even need notches on mine.
Do you ever need to recalibrate it? Because the plastic does wear eventually.
It's Delrin, which does not wear. Delrin is what?
It's self-lubricating.
Really? Somebody works in engineering.
We use it in the military because it's
Yeah,
so good.
it's I used it at a mechanical engineering job. It is like the S tier plastics to work with.
And it self-lubricates, so it's really hard to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a material scientist, but like my concentration was in like automotive, so I know more about like alusil, like what's
Yeah.
aluminum alloys, mainly just from rotating assemblies and engines. But,
Yeah.
What's it? Plastics are cool, especially when you like get the right mixture. I don't know really I guess it would be plastic energy because metallurgy is kind of like
That's funny.
I think it's just called molded.
yeah, probably.
Yeah.
That's it. Like in my experience, a lot of like aluminum, like like T304, T66, S3304. Those are like kind of like high nickel, high cobalt. You want that for like fatigue strength and like tensile strength.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make it brittle, so it's like depending on temperature range and how much you use it. Sometimes it can crack. Subarus are infamous for that on the pistons. Well, mainly on EJs. FAs don't suffer it as much, but the rods are a weaker material, so they tend to bend. At least they don't.
These are weird.
I like your funny words, Magic Man. No, the thing that currently sucks about my controller is that it has stick drift that I cannot fix. because it's a Hall effect controller. It's the same technology as fobs, but the magnet is not perfectly aligned, and the software that I use to remap everything doesn't have a dead zone setting. So it works fine on NetPlay because you can set dead zones in Dolphin, but I can't use it for consoles. So I will do reverse lasers when I don't mean to.
Well, that's like what the N64 controller uses, right? Reverse lasers. Because it's basically like an optical signal. Right?
N64?
Yeah, N64 sticks use optical, or what's it use optical sensors.
That's fucked.
That's one of the they don't wear, but it's like the
The
actual,
fucking components wear like nobody's fucking business.
the actual like stick assembly.
Yeah.
Whew, that's neat. I was gonna say this is actually I don't
Open and come back to Pokemon Go.
know how to feel about this as a next time.
Are you any Pokemon Pocket fans?
Alex plays it. He's probably.
I'll go tell him. Opening 10 packs.
Just put the phone like off to the side in front of the stream setup, you know.
That'd be so fun.
Grab is fucked.
Who's the chat? Who's the extra chatter?
Zip zip.
What's up, Dylan?
I don't know shit about this matchup. I'm assuming Falcon just wants to do safe areas and shit. Just probably it.
You want to hit hard hitting aerials into it, so like
Yeah.
well space in there.
Stomping knees.
Stops are probably pretty good, but could be a little risky. The knees are great. Well space in there is great, I assume.
What's good, Dylan? Sorry, I forgot to say hi earlier. I saw you, man.
Up the sensitivity and go back a little bit.
Damn, that tech chase was crazy. You saw that? He turned around and grabbed him. He just like kind of like.
His tech chases are good. This is the I actually don't take Future Shock to FD, despite it theoretically being Falco's best stage in the matchup, because Future Shock's cracked.
He's really good.
His reaction tech chase game is terrifying.
He's gone.
I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with it.
You were a busy man with your control. Appreciate it. What's all?
I mean, listen, anybody in possession of a Tri-Wing is Controller Magic Man to half of the Melee community.
You gotta have the. It's like so anybody who has a GCC case, you just need to have the Tri-Wing in the case.
In the case,
That's
yeah.
what I put mine. I'm like, that way you always have it.
That's what's always silly to me. You're like, does anybody at the tournament have a Tri-Wing? It's like, bitch, it's $5 fucking on Amazon.
Literally.
Like,
Why don't you have one?
yeah.
I don't really like the red screwdriver ones. I have the blue and like clear one. Those are a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say that one.
You can just get an iFixit kit with like a fucking mini tooled screwdriver with like fucking 24 different bits and like multiple different sized Tri-Wings.
Don't order it on Amazon. No, I definitely agree. What's it? There's some.
Don't order it on Amazon. I have to deliver it. Please don't make it harder for me.
That's so funny. Dude, that's too funny. Oh, is there a control? Oh no.
Again?
This is. I think this is Alex's backup. I was gonna say if that's having issues, that's ultra fucked. Man, fobs, man.
Does he want my belt? Does he need the belt?
That's what's very interesting. Like, my controller is the same technology as a fob, but it has never fucked up in the way that I've seen GCC fobs fuck up.
I feel like
They'd be doing it.
GCC fobs have they have a smaller range of motion, so when it's a bigger range of motion, you tend to have more material on it, so it's like it's more rigid. Metal or not even metallurgy, that's just material science. Well, a part of it is like what's it like? Rigidness is part of like tensile strength, so it's like you have to, or not have to, but it's like they're not mutually exclusive, but like one can affect the other. So it's like you really need to like know like how much of the material is on there for you to like put on certain force. I mean, I was high as shit in most of my like material science class. But like a lot of what I remember is just like understanding face-centered and body-centered cubic materials and just recognizing how that can like affect weight and rotating assembly.
I played so much Team Fortress 2 in class, in college.
I
Like,
slept.
I was, there was this one lecture on, like, I think the history of game development, something like that, some basic shit, where it was me and 5 friends would be playing Team Fortress 2 in a server together during class. Like,
You would just turn that in. Like, this whole clip is like us understanding how the game engine works. Right here when I snipe his ass, that's the game recognizing I'm good and just I hit the hitbox.
Would I like my set with Danny to count for NEM rankings? Absolutely, sir. Except I lost, so I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Last I checked, I'm gonna say this once. If there's anyone on any panel ever that gives someone a ranking spot because they went game 5 or game 3 instead of getting like 0-3 or 0-2, being like, well, they didn't win it, but they put up a fight, I'm gonna give them the bump.
It was close, G-Town! It was a close 3-0!
Therefore, they're actually slot 5 instead of 6. And shut the fuck up. Like,
Yeah.
A loss is a loss, dog. A loss is a
G-Town will
loss.
say it straight up. Like, I did that once where I was like, it was a close to one. He looked at it and he's like, sure, buddy. I was like, G-Town.
Toxic as fuck.
I'm like, damn, I tried my best.
Well, there's a simple metric, I've talked about this before, there's one simple metric that you can give that nobody fucking cares about, but it's like the number of stocks you took in the set, right?
Yeah.
So if it's a 9-stock 3-0, that means it was last stock every single game,
Yeah.
right? That is a close 3-0. But if it was a 2-stock 3-0, you got fucking bodied.
Yeah.
Bro, I feel like this matchup is like a lot of like aerial follow-up, like once you win neutral and then it just resets neutral and it's just like
Yep.
like a lot of it's like not whiffing, like right there Alex with knee. And like, what the hell was that? Yo, was he just trying to anti-air him with like up B? That was crazy. That must have
Maybe.
he must have wanted up air. I don't think that was like intentional.
Ooh, is that a dead bird? Yeah, it is.
Is that a dead race car driver? That was a dead race car
Tried
driver.
full
I
forward
was gonna say
drift
dead
up
bird. I
B.
looked up. I was like, "There's a bird on screen."
There is.
He's part bird. He's Falcon.
He pays for furry fan art online. You know what I'm saying?
Why pay for it when you can draw it yourself?
I don't think
Gamer.
Captain Falcon
Well-
has that kind of artistic capability.
Probably not. He's really good at punching things, though.
Yeah, for sure.
He's like the best at bunching things.
And elbowing.
I had this stream where we just like kind of talked about like the characters living their lives, and I feel like Captain Falcon does not have any understanding of what money is, but he has like a jet black metal credit card, right? That
an
doesn't
Alex
even
Blunt.
have numbers on it. That it's just like, all right, your bill, sir. It's like,
Slides it. He's
I just know that I put this in front of things when people ask me for money, and then it goes away, and
The
nobody.
palm leaves.
Yeah.
The problem is no longer.
Just
live.
not there anymore, man.
MX Black, baby.
Yeah.
Shit. This is a tight ass set. I was gonna say it's probably gonna go game 5. You're game 4, right?
I think so,
I'm
according to the overlay.
I'm so blind. I can't tell if there's actually two.
No, I've had a problem with Melee ST the whole time that the background is dark blue and port 2 is dark blue.
That's why we deleted that GPU ride.
Really?
We got rid of that shit.
Yeah, you have your own background.
We got rid of that shit.
What happened to a simple 1, 2, 3? I don't know. Maybe I'm.
We like the dots.
It is the dots. Also, it's free software that's open source that I did not have to make myself. So
And it does the updating if you
Yeah.
click the button. Seems kind of mint. If you ask me.
I will say I do hope that I don't know if Motobug plans on making his tool open source.
did.
He did?
Yeah,
Let's go.
Sick.
it's out.
Yeah,
It's in
if
the
that's
Discord.
the case, I think we should probably try to update everybody to use
I'm
Motobug's
like
tool.
pretty sure
E-Man, can you confirm? I'm pretty sure Motobug made that shit public, didn't
Someone
he?
drop the GitHub right now.
Yeah, seriously. Wait, what?
Yeah, no, no. He's talked to me about this. He prefers Bowser on triplats mainly just because you have more ability to use up B off of the platform.
Did
He's
Or
been
do this.
working- He's been working
Yeah.
towards like switching between the characters.
we're talking about Motobug's Stream Manager tool that I think it debuted at Mass Madness Deluxe?
I think that's true.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
That was just so far.
Yeah.
He really hit. Like he wasn't even on the platform. You go like hit.
I don't know if it has Ghost Streamer capabilities that it can like automatically plug into the StarGG API and do stuff like that, but I would imagine Motobug can make it work.
These guys have played a lot. What's their second?
Serious.
I was gonna say. I think it's Alex's favorite.
This
but it's
is
close.
not now a homie matchup, not even a fucking character matchup.
This is the
Jesus, back here is getting so stale.
This is the one-up classic.
That's
This is the double Whopper with fries and a Coke.
Look at that man refreshing ledge.
Don't go over there.
I can't believe Up B and Knee
was so
traded
mad.
like that.
I know that feel though. Like missing the tech chase when you have stage like that is so bad because you just reset the control and now.
The
honestly,
in and out on that shit is fucked, dude.
They get up there.
Yeah, no, on the Up B out of shield.
Both.
That he can move forward and then go back to ledge off of
You're
that.
just safe, yeah.
It's the reason you don't ever take him to Yoshi's.
Can you imagine if Bowser was a better character?
it'd be a little scary. Not gonna lie.
That'd be
He needs
fucked
a
up.
lot to get there, though. Like, he needs a lot of changes. It's not like, you know, other characters are like, there's like one glaring issue and then it's fine. It's like, yeah.
Bowser's a lot of bad stuff, but I feel like he's really unexplored. Like Dan's been talking to me about like doing like setups for what's it fucking spot dodge. A lot of times he's been trying to incorporate F smash into spot dodge. So like if he thinks that somebody's gonna like spot dodge, he'll just throw out the fair. And a lot of times, even if or not fair, but the F smash, even if it doesn't kill, it at least gets him from like position.
Right.
And a lot of times with Bowser, it's like you really need stage.
Yeah,
control.
I don't know if this was the best pick. I think the Ices were doing fine, and this was like, I mean, I guess he did win game 1 with Bowser, but
It was a close ass game.
It was a
Yeah.
close ass game.
Oh my god,
that was
crazy.
fucked.
Yeah,
Was that a wave whip? Or
His,
was that-
no, he just drifted off.
Yeah, that was an edge cancel.
Ooh. This is where Bowser really struggles. Oh, that.
Oh, damn.
I'm
That
surprised
should be
that
it.
didn't kill.
Oh,
Ah!
He's been dropping that shit all night.
Johnny.
Ah!
I was gonna say, don't get in your own head, man. Oh my god.
You hold. It's fine. You have
Yo,
3
we
whole
still had
stacks.
advantage after
Yeah.
that. That's crazy. No,
This is,
God
how is he
damn.
not dying?
Please kill!
That's found. That sucks.
Yeah, the high ceiling.
Yeah. No, this is smart. This is smart. Honestly, just
There we go.
tempting into approach because it's like he wants to basically have the game end. It's right now where like overextending could be really.
Well,
really
now Captain Falcon's at CC, and he doesn't give a shit.
Right.
You're dead.
Uh,
How? Bowser's so
that
thick.
should be it.
We've had like 4 red sparks at this point.
That's the set. Now it's
That
Double Greens.
is
Hard fucking fought.
3-2.
Private
future shot.
went home, didn't he?
I think so.
Did you add him?
I've been
No.
fucking back
I was
here
in-
all night.
I was in tournament, and then I got out and he was gone.
I told you how to mob. That's what you said to do. He was like, tell Drew. And I said to hit me up for the money.
I was in Bracky.
I know.
That's valid.
54-29 in Alex's favor lifetime.
Damn.
That's a lot of
They
fucking
played
sets.
over 75 sets.
Are you serious?
That's a lot.
54-29.
That's one. That's more than one a week for a year.
Yeah. It's a year and a half.
Damn.
I don't want to be Alex in any universe.
Wait, hey.
Damn, that's actually that's a really good data set. I feel like. I mean, I feel like what's it like? How many of those wins are like only Bowser? I feel like that's like kind of what I want to know.
The
Right.
early ones.
Yeah.
Or during the fucking around and finding out stage, where everyone has to learn the matchup.
I
Yeah.
think Dan took a set like real early in December, like I think the first week of
Maybe.
December or something.
He
I
could've.
remember watching it.
I believe it.
That is a data set. I don't know. I think the only other person Dan has played almost as much is like Nage. Like him and Nage played a lot of sets.
Yep.
I was gonna say, I think what's it? Dan's best Luigi when he saw something. I think he's beaten Green Stash before. I honestly don't know. Is that losers or winners?
What the fuck is going on in here?
Yeah.
Oh, we're fucking around.
Dropping in the one-up commentary.
Touch my coat. What happened to your ears? I don't know.
Did we report losers finals yet?
Maybe.
Okay.
I'm getting out of here.
Alright.
I gotta be up at
Real talk.
Oi.
I don't know why I do this.
It was right where you were sitting.
Like drinking the monster.
The
now,
voice is
like,
over.
Like this will definitely.
Yeah, this'll help. I'll sleep and the caffeine will still be kicking in.
I already got mine. I didn't bring it.
Was the controls.
Oh shit! I think.
Hey!
Sorry about that.
Now you're good.
Fucking, I was like, wait a second, I feel something.
Wait a minute. I feel fabric. Say, all I'm gonna do is stuff my fucking birch again. I got a Quagsire and I got a Sleepy Kirby. Oh my god, nice. I wish I got a
Yeah, we
Midnight
need
though.
to
Sleepy Kirby's pretty good.
Start grand finals, and then we'll be able to
You ever play Kirby
update.
Air Ride, you get hit by Sleepy Kirby?
Another Alex W, perhaps?
Alex is coming from losers, so this would be a pre-COVID. Alex was 113. That's fucked.
Alex said a major thing they have advantage in the matchup experience.
Yeah, any out-of-region Bowser coming in saying like, "Yeah, I got this, man."
There was an out of region Bowser that came to 1-Up one time, and he was like, "Yo, why the fuck are all of you cracked versus
Yeah.
Bowser?" We were just like, "Yo, what
Wasn't
about
it
this player?"
like Grayman? Or
Something like that. Yeah. I remember playing him, and I beat him, and what's he? Not to say he got super salty, but he was just like,
What the fuck, man?
He was like, "What the fuck?
Why do
guys
you
got
know
anything
that?"
against OP?" Dude, that's too funny. No, a lot of people like when he was playing at like Shine, he not to say upset a lot of people, but like he went 3-1 against NMW. Like that's pretty good. I think.
Damn.
Nage Dan is 10-15 lifetime. That's actually super impressive. I think that's Nage favored, but like still, damn.
Yeah.
Get any two players and I can get stats. I was gonna jokingly say me, Dan, but like I
What
probably
is
know that.
what's Bonfire 10 and Calvar? That's probably gonna be another similarly high number.
That data set is coming back to like 2014. Damn, 10 years. Imagine playing somebody for 10 years.
I know.
Like, especially Calvar too. Calvar's just cracked, man. Like that guy just like, I don't know, man. Like out of all the Mars I played, I feel like David is like the most fundamentally sound. I think Molly is the better like player for Marth, but I feel like Calvar just has a better understanding of neutral.
Calvar is safer. Molly is fucking crazier. I think Molly has a bigger upset capacity than Calvar, but Calvar is just consistent. He knows what he needs to do, and he's very good at doing that.
I was gonna say I want to see like Molly Calvar play one day. That would be sick. Last time they played was, like,
Irrationally think.
2016
That's the
something.
thing. I was just talking about it recently. Like, it's not like we're not like California. It's not like taking a game or a set off of like the
Damn.
top 5 or top 3 is like fucking impossible. You know, there are so many people in the region that have brought David to Game 5, right? Like there are so many people that have come close. Fucking Load Spiller included. Bowser has brought the #1 player in New England to Game 5.
That happened. That's like happened twice now. Like, I was
17.
gonna say they've gone to Game 5 like twice now.
Jesus.
Through 2017, they are 37-109. David favorite.
That's so fucking
Fuck
many
me.
sets, dude.
And that's like, well, that's
Wow.
pre 720T, so they definitely have more sets. I remember like playing
3 to
them
1.
playing in, like 2016, like at my mom. That's like so crazy. Like the data literally is like, there's prehistoric unrecorded melee data. Insane. That's a lot of fucking sets though. 37 to 109. I want to know who's like the person with like the biggest like just amount of sets. It's probably somebody from like MDVA if I had to guess. That scene's been there since like 04.
I mean, we're also a very old region. Like, Boston Melee goes back so far.
It's Alex
Who
and
remember 100 Man New Game Plus?
100 Man.
Like if you
Damn.
remember.
Osaka back in the day. Fuck me, man.
That was before my time.
Alex does go to a lot of tournaments. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
I've talked about this before, but like, I don't have the brain to show up to an event like this every week on the dot. You know? Like, I need variety in my life. I need to change things up. And so, like, the fact that Alex has just fucking been here running this event every single fucking Wednesday, going to all the other fucking events in the region as well, like, it's just...
It's crazy to see like all the different like players too at the different locals. Like NGPR has their own like players, so does SSS.
Absolutely.
what's that?
Yeah, fucking, you got VHS with the King of the Cobb over there. They've got their own thing.
CT is cracked too. I was gonna
CT
say
is
Hardy and
great.
All of them are fucking great.
Oh yeah.
That's it. Maine, a lot of the other regions too, like Maine is starting to develop their own scene. Like,
Yeah,
it's
no.
quaint, but like, you know, they got Dr. Lame, they got what's it? I think Doc
Eduport.
Lob- Eduport. Is Doc Lob still in Maine?
No, I think Doc Lob is tri-state now. Or New York. I think New York is tri-state.
Hey, he's close enough. Just across the pond.
Yeah.
Alex needs the stock lead.
Yeah.
I think really the big thing is that, and also let's Brett Stick Report, I have 1-5 Danny favored you, but it would be definitely if we went back and got all your damn tags. Hey, I took a set. Let's go. I think that was like literally me going secondaries with him, but like, you know,
That's
a win's a
funny.
win's a win.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's too funny.
Nice.
Ooh, let's go.
Not a 30 and a handshake.
I was gonna say, I feel like what's it? Like Alex is kind of like controlling neutral. I feel like Green Stash is kind of not running in and like aerialing, but he's like, it's hard to contest Falcon's speed, and it's like if you whiff and Falcon grabs you, it's like you kind of just get sucked into that
Yeah,
vortex.
for sure.
I feel like the big thing Green Stash needs to do is just slow it down and wait for Alex to approach and
I thought you said you were
like,
leaving.
punish him.
And then I went pee. I had to visit the urination station. How we looking?
Luigi.
2-1.
2-1 Luigi.
Yes.
Luigi, a weird
So this could be
character.
this could be last game.
Potentially last game. Yes, sir.
I don't want to watch it live. I'm gonna go figure. Because I don't want the hype to spoil it.
I don't know how much hype there's gonna be for this one. It's
Alex, I definitely agree with Dylan. Alex needs to hold the stock lead mainly just because like Falcon's one of those characters where you really need neutral control to have like Luigi come to you rather than
Right.
going to them. But I also feel like too like a lot of like Alex is like he's just kind of messing up his punish, and I feel like Green Stash is just kind of like recognizing that.
yeah.
Bro, what the hell? Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
When they both were knocked down, but Green Stash got there first. Generally, if they're just both spamming get up attack, usually the second one beats it out. That was like such a good read on Green Stash. I would have literally like mashed that shit every time.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, this is
This is tough. I was gonna say.
yeah, this is a rough one to come back from. I don't know if the fans are gonna be cheering in the stands for a Green Stash win. It's just standard ass shit. Not standard, but as predicted. You know,
By
it's
tournament scene.
yeah, it's hard to
It's hard
be
to
like, oh my god, this is so hype. The first seed is gonna place first. This is incredible. Like again, when Calvar wins grand finals at fucking Fotai, nobody's cheering. They're just like, all right, GG's.
You'd be surprised. A lot of times in like earlier in his career, he won a lot of tournaments from loser side. Like a lot of Mamam by
Oh,
Mamam
for
he won
sure.
from loser
Like
side.
when Calvar was on the come up, I can definitely see that. But now it's like he's in the unfortunate position where
It's expected.
every time he goes out of region, every single person in New England is gonna scream their head off for him. But every time he's in region, it's like, can you fucking just lose already, you stupid dweeb? Like, can we let somebody else play Melee?
Stop fair and grabbing, play the game. bro.
Yeah. No, we love him, but it's like, you know, he's in the position where, you know, the most amount of hype every single time is when he loses. But then he wins and he makes money, and he doesn't give a fuck about our opinions.
Goes home and plays Slay the Spire.
Is he really?
A lot of his streams he plays. Like
Every
that.
fucking Melee player is into Slay the Spire. I swear to God.
And it's like it kind of rewards your skill set. Man.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's
Well,
a lot
I
of,
think
like,
it's-
thinking on the fly. You know.
Yeah, and it's not necessarily about getting stronger and making runs easier. It's about deepening your understanding of the game and your decision making. So it's the same thing with climbing. Like I've talked to so many fucking people. Melee to climbing is a pipeline. It just happens.
Ooh, this is really important. Oh.
Yeah,
I was
this
gonna say, I'm
is.
surprised he didn't either. You really
Oh.
needed it. This is a really big stop. Oh,
Oh.
damn. He was probably holding right because he was approaching. That sucks,
Oopsie.
man. I do that all the fucking time. That sucks. Oh, good games.
Jeepers Geepers. And that's the tournament, everybody.
Luigi. They just spin the wheel of Ariel, and they're just like, yeah.
I know this one ran late. 1-up usually ends around like 10. What?
Wait, what? Is there another game? What? Wait,
What's going on?
Wait, what? What?
I
Wait,
swear
are
to
these
fucking.
friendlies? No, wait.
I swear to fucking God that was game 3 or game 4.
Are we just?
Or-
Can we not count? Game count? I don't even know. Man.
I swear
I
to
thought
God.
it was game 5. Apparently
Yeah.
it's not.
No, I thought that was game 4. Game 4 for Luigi, and he won.
The only way that would make sense is what's it? Alex has what's it?
I'm going.
Ooh, that's crazy. Oh, he got the 12.5% chance to recover. RNG character, am I right? Just kidding. That was actually probably like the right thing to do there. Cause like the alternative would have been to like go low and like double jump and then like down B refresh and like Falcon can like stomp, he can like back air, he can up air, and like just to like hold ledge and refresh.
Okay. Apparently that was fucking game 3.
Game 3, not even game 5. Wow.
So I think that's
It's
be
gotta be 2-1 green stash then.
yeah.
If I had to guess.
That's very strange.
Fucking Super Smash Brothers Melee.
Oh my
For the
goodness.
Nintendo GameCube.
Oh my god, I've never seen Alex lose these. He's got the JW Con training.
Now Alex needs to just like literally just dash dance like dash dance camp and just make Luigi come to him and just like make sure he doesn't get hit by that shit.
Yeah.
I've never seen Luigi win a game.
I've seen Alex
Because there are no Luigis at 1-up. I've never seen. Green Stash is North Shore, yeah.
He's like,
Is that like Bellingham, I guess?
I think he is Bellingham, actually.
Oh, that's funny.
The reason I know that is because I remember his tag from like fucking Anthem days. Fucking,
Damn.
Yeah.
Boy,
Jesus.
he's grinding.
Old.
You guys know Alex got that GW country.
Bro, I remember.
He was forged in the fire of Luigi.
Bro, Anther days are something else. I logged into that account I logged into that account for the first time in a while, and apparently I played Zion like a lot back in the day, but he went by like multi-shine god. I don't even remember like I like literally just saw that and I was just like, oh, I guess I did play him. All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess I'm just better than you.
No. I don't even think I took a game, honestly. But like, fucking, it was just funny to see that he played like.
Oh my sweet Christ!
Jeepers!
This is really important.
Jinkies.
Don't overextend. Stay on stage, man.
Oh my god, he's gonna down smash, kids.
Stay on stage. Stay on
Luigi's
stage.
gonna down smash.
Dude, fucking Luigi down smash does 17%. That's
Yeah, you're dead.
So
you're
fucked
actually
up.
dead unless you misfire. You're dead.
Oh!
Serious?
I told you. Unless he misfires, you're dead.
Dude, he's gotten the 12.5% chance
Same
like
thing.
3 times
You're
now.
dead. You're dead unless you misfire.
Oh!
Alex is just like that. Yo.
Okay.
Alright, good luck. I'm on it.
Yo. So, yo, no,
Okay,
not
so
gonna lie,
that's-
you gotta go for that sometimes. Y'all mind if you miss
Yes,
there,
he
he
does
dies.
there.
Yeah, no, honestly, like literally, like Falcon, you have to do that sometimes. I mean, like honestly, I feel like the saver thing would have probably just been stay on ledge and refresh, but like he probably just didn't want to get fucking misfired again.
I'm pretty sure this is game 5.
Or what? I'm so confused, bro. This is really important. I was gonna say this is probably gonna be tough because this counter. Oh, nice crouch cancel.
Yeah,
Oh, that
Luigi can
sucks.
just use the horizontal space so much better.
This is like tough. Ooh, ooh.
Oh, knee.
That
Oh!
was such a
Upward
filthy
angled
F
forward
tilt. That was
tilt.
so
Wowzers. I love angled F tilts. Those are fucking crazy.
One already. One to get a beer. Bro, that's what we thought.
We thought the exact same fucking thing. I swear to God, it was 3-1 Green Stash.
You pulled the Wushige. He thought he had one. He thought he had one last round.
Yeah.
Who was that? Yeah. Tight ass fucking battle, bro. Holy shit. Ooh. Yeah, you can. The tough thing about this stage is like you don't get as much off of your grab as Falcon as Luigi does. Like having all like the ability to up throw up air or up throw up smash is so good.
Mm-hmm.
What are you drinking? What's it? So a Monster Pipeline Punch. fucking shit's fire. Tastes like literally Fruit Punch Monster. It's the juice one. But if I were to get a beer, probably an Angry Orchard.
I'm on that seltzer train, just trying to optimize my calories to alcohol ratio.
That's it. I got a spiked eggnog at my company Christmas dinner today.
Oh Jesus!
Holy shit, that thing is strong. I took 2 sips and I was like, wait, I
Yeah,
gotta drive later. I
them
can't
them
drink this.
fuckers can make this shit strong. Yeah, I'm going to my company Christmas party tomorrow. I got fucking 6 hours of driving to Troy, New York and back.
I work at the greatest place on earth. I work at Cumberland Farms.
Damn.
I'm a store manager. That's it. It's not bad. It's a nice little gig. That's it. Fucking, you'd be surprised how much you can make as a store manager nowadays.
Oh, I bet.
That's it. You make, what's it? Not even to like flex or anything, but like I make 60K as like a store manager.
Jeez.
Like literally, I make like college level money. Like I fucking flunked out of that shit, man. Like
I was gonna ask, like, didn't you want to get into material science?
I mean, mainly just because I love cars, but like outside of that, like what's it?
Yeah, you're not making that money as a mechanic.
Yeah, no, honestly,
Jesus.
bro, honestly, like, that's what I realized. I started out doing, like, car inspections and working as, like, a lube tech, and, like,
Yep.
I made $16.75 an hour. Bro, literally, the food service leaders at Cumberland Farms make $18.50. That's fucked, bro. Like,
Yeah.
that's ridiculous. It's salary. So, like, my take-home is more, like, 47, but, like, still, like, I'm literally saving up for, like, a project car right now. It's sick.
Nice.
Some jobs don't pay you for the work you do. Oh, I raised the red flag, brother. I feel that. Oh my god, this is literally last stock, last hit. This is all. What am I even doing? Teachers, mechanic.
Oh, got the up
EMTs.
there.
EMTs.
Oh, the jabs.
Ooh, that was a really big up
Oh.
throw. This recovery's huge. Ooh, he
Oh,
tried to
another
do the
rep
wave
tilt?
land back. He tried to do like that.
Doing it
edge
again?
cancel. Oh my god! Woo! No, that should be it. Maybe.
That might be
maybe
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's it.
he
That's
intercepts it.
Damn. He did the Alex from earlier. Damn. That was tight as fuck. That was tight as fuck.
Okay, we're clapping. The set's over. It's real. it's actually GG's this time.
Damn. That was hard fought though.
Yeah,
I
for
can't-
sure.
I can't even like say like that was literally what a show.
We literally thought it was over and it wasn't.
That was so good.
Ugh.
Now I gotta get up at like 3:30. Yippee. Fucking.
Hey, get that bag.
Man, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow. I'm just gonna hear glass shattering all around me. I'm like, oh, I gotta be at work at 4? Fuck.
Yeah.
Good shit to everyone. I was gonna
Absolutely.
say. Dan made 3rd, I think. That's it. Did
Yes,
we get
sir.
a Green Stash interview?
I hate the local. Bowser got 3rd, Luigi got 1st, and somehow Falcon got 2nd. What the hell kind of fucking world are we living in?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, listen to that crinkled bag in your ear.
I am certainly not doing the winner's interview. I've been in here for like 3 hours.
I don't think we do that here. So you
What? Good night.
Good night.
Good night. See you later.
Alright, good night, everyone. We don't do that here. Goodbye.